formation. They'll throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's got room. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Bradley Chubb just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And they give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 33 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
Mexico City, first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25-yard line. Call that a gain of 11.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Got a minute, it's Gibson complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and
a good pickup there, 21 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Monarchs 7, Diabots nothing.
On second and goal, Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. It's now.
So out comes Justin Rohrwasser in the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over. First down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Second and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll try and throw for it here. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a third and about 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 17 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Open man. He completes it to Judy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Jackson flush to his right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
A 37-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship, as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they kick it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Rolling throwing to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. To throw is Jackson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
4 yards.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
12.
And some room to roam now. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 11. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs. 34 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Good. Makes the score Monarchs 21.
McCann's got it teed up. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down, Mexico City.
They'll run on first down. Gibson, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He's calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now it's Jackson. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
Jackson.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Trying to improvise. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First down, Diabots.
Now Jackson on first down. They still can't get it. Pass incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Jackson. Just keeping the play alive. That's going to be caught. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Gitu
So
lagi
it's our
sih.
visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
The kick
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll have it past midfield.
Good night, Josh. Good night, boy. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Ice, 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 and veins.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
The prototype, bitch. Fuck off my field. Bye-bye.
I guess if you joining the party first, you won.
Weak ass char cucks, where you at? Talking all that shit. Where are these niggas at? Almost Diabots off my field.
Oh,
Fuck are these niggas talking about? Nigga lost 6 years in a row. I don't want to hear shit.
Alright, let me do my upgrades. Oh, that's my beer in the car.